Joseph Stiglitz, we had a poor March jobs number come out last week, and in the Wall Street Journal, their op-ed said that it was not sequester-related, it was payroll tax-related. Do you agree with that?
I think both are important. Very hard to parse it down. The fact is that allowing the expiration of the payroll tax cut is taking money out of people's pockets, combined with the fact that real wages have not been doing well. Ordinary Americans don't have the money to spend that would help the economy recover. But on top of that, clearly there are cutbacks in government spending. The total employment in the public sector again decreased. So clearly government cutbacks are contributing to the weaknesses in the economy.
The Journal editorial also said that employers and CEOs are blaming the Affordable Care Act and government uncertainty for the lack of hiring. Is this true in your opinion, or is this a canard, an excuse because they can't find the demand in the economy?
It is canard. The real problem is that those sectors of the economy that are where there's strong demand are doing perfectly well. The energy sector, low gas prices, it's booming. Are they paying attention to saying we're not going to hire people in North Dakota or somewhere else because of the Affordable Care Act? No. When there is demand, people do hire. And so all this is really an attempt to discredit this very important healthcare reform. You know, one of the interesting things is that the number of regulations that were passed under President Bush were much higher than under Obama. So if you were focusing on excessive regulation, the worst year was 2007 under President Bush. So how you can start talking about it now under President Obama, clearly politics.
And the labor participation rate also fell, according to last week's jobs number. Now, in the editorial, they hinted that it might be because of extensive government benefits, disability, extended unemployment. Do you agree with that?
No, they got the causality absolutely wrong. Now, some of the decrease in labor force participation has to do with the aging of the population. Most important factor, though, is the absence of jobs. You search and you search and you search and you don't find a job, and eventually you give up, particularly as you get more aged. You know, this is a long-established pattern. People want to work. Let's be clear. People want to work. But if they can't get a job, they wind up on unemployment insurance, on disability.
So the United States is not being overly generous with its benefits?
Oh, among all the advanced industrial countries, we are among the least generous.
Well, when you say advanced industrial countries, when you look at Europe, they're not doing too well right now.
They're not
put us in that boat?
No, but the problem there is, again, demand. You know, the countries that are doing well are the countries where demand is strong. Sweden has a relatively low unemployment rate and the strongest welfare payments. Scandinavia more generally. Strong welfare programs, low unemployment. Why? Demand is there.
So finally, if you were to write your own op-ed, the Stiglitz op-ed, to counter what the Journal wrote in response to that jobs number, what would it be? What would the headline be?
Well, that the United States needs a stimulus. Monetary policy is not going to do it. QE2, QE3, you know, a little bit effect, not very much. We need a stimulus. One of the reasons the economy is weak is in fact the growing inequality. We've been moving money from the bottom of the pyramid to the top. People at the top, quite naturally, save a lot more. People at the bottom spend what they get. And so as we've moved money from the bottom to the top, consumption, overall demand gets weaker. And obviously, if demand is weak, investment is going to be weak. And so the engine of the American economy and the global economy gets weakened as a result. So inequality is not only, you might say, a moral issue. We are paying a very high price for the inequality that we have let grow in the United States to the point today where we have the most unequal of any of the advanced industrial countries.